My name is Darren Hall, and I fly airplanes. Been doing it since I was 15 years old. But what I really love is cars, and specifically Porsche. I've had the pleasure of owning over 30 vintage Porsches, and most of those have come and gone. I do want to take you on a journey of my latest projects, so let's do it.
I just bought the cheapest Porsche 911 on the market in the entire United States. Let's see how this goes. We're in the hangar with our unloved Porsche 996. It's gonna need everything, and I'm gonna get to that. I promise. I'm gonna show you everything. First thing I want to do, however, is I want to bring this back to its original Porsche livery, which means getting rid of this wrap. Now, that wrap has been on that car for 6 years. The original owner used this as a rolling billboard. It's been in the heat. It's been in the cold. You can bet that vinyl is hard and crispy and not flexible. The adhesive is going to be hard as a rock. It's going to be a bear. So it's cold in the hangar. We do have this little guy, our heat gun, to help us out. And well, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So let's get cracking. All right, so we've got just about the entire passenger side of the car is unwrapped. Now, you're watching this in time lapse, so everything's happening quick and it looks easy, and it's not. I'll tell you, this is extremely tedious. So we're hours and hours into this project. You've probably seen, as watching it, just little tiny strips at a time coming off, and that's okay. That's what it's going to take. This is old wrap. Now, the wrap installers, they did a good job. They disassembled a lot of the car in order to get the wrap on and then reassembled it. So one of the issues I've just come across is, well, the door handles. As you can see, the door handles, there is vinyl wrap underneath them, which means, well, door card's got to come out, handle's got to come out, remove the vinyl. Looks like the door handle is black, painted black, not vinyl covered, which means that's another issue we're gonna have to solve, get it silver again. So I've got an idea for that, more on that later. Okay, a little problem area that I've run into with removing this old vinyl. As you can see, the vinyl is getting stuck underneath this trim here, all right, this rubber trim. Now to remove it, pretty easy. You can use one of these tools right here, put it right up under there, like that, pop it up. They're just clips that hold the whole thing in. I'm gonna remove that so I can get rid of the rest of that vinyl underneath. Okay, so in order to get the vinyl out from underneath the tail light, and of course the rear bumper here, You're gonna have to remove the entire taillight assembly. Now the 996, Porsche made it really easy. You've got a 10mm bolt right there. It can be taken off, of course, with a ratchet wrench or regular wrench. I've already loosened it, so now it's just hand tight. So we'll go ahead and pull this bolt out. There it is. Once that's out, all we gotta do is just pull this to the side like that. There's the loom. Push that tab down right there, disconnect. Job done. All right, everybody. So, something pretty interesting here. If you were to break your latch assembly or the cable at the threshold of the driver's side door that opens up the engine lid, well, Porsche has a solution. The engineers have put a cable right here behind the driver's side tail light that if you were to pull this thing out, give it a yank, it opens up the engine lid. Good thought. However, I can't for the life of me figure out how you're supposed to get to this release cable with the engine lid closed. Reason being, well, in order to get to it, you got to remove the tail light, which means you've got to get the engine lid open, remove this bolt in order to remove the tail light to get to the cable. So somebody out there's got to know. In the comments, please let me know how the heck you're supposed to get to this cable release with the tail light in place, engine lid closed, or if there's a place to relocate it. I got to know about it. Everybody's got to know about it. Please help everybody out. Let us know. Thanks. Okay, so we've got a bunch of vinyl that's in between the headlight and the fender, as you can see right there. So we're gonna have to remove the headlight. It's pretty easy in the 996. I'm gonna show you how. First off, down here in the front, I've got this little plastic nut, if you will. Unscrew it. Once it's loose, we've got this trim piece. Pull it back. Then inside here, there's usually a rubber grommet. You pull that rubber grommet off. That gives you access to a 5mm nut head, basically, that's on a cam bar. So once you can either put a wrench or a socket on it with an extender, 5mm, or if you have the original toolkit, that's what this guy's for. Put that in there. It's a quarter turn towards the rear of the car. You'll hear kind of a pop, and that releases the detent that's on the headlight. From there, just pull the headlight out. So we'll get to it. The wrap is off the front of the car now, and we're going to take a look at it. It has revealed some damage that I didn't quite know was there before. So we'll kind of go over that here in a moment. I've got the headlight out, but first off, there is some damage here to the hood. Obviously, there was a light impact. There's some damage here on the front bumper cover, damage here, and we've got some damage there. Now, when I first bought the car, the headlight itself, it wasn't sitting properly. I mean, it was loose and rattly. The gap lines were horrible. So, looking at this, we now know why. If you look back here, the wiring loom should be connected to the bracket. It's missing quite a bit of the plastic that holds that wiring loom. And then also, here the light locking mechanism, well, it's broken as well. So there's no way that headlight would ever go in there properly again. So that means this mounting bracket needs to be replaced. The hood's going to need to be fixed or replaced, as well as the front bumper cover is going to have to be fixed or replaced. I've got a thought on that. Okay, here's my thought. So back in 1998, when the Porsche 996 was released, it came with a lot of criticism, right? A lot of people didn't like it. Forget the fact that it's water cooled, it's no longer air cooled. One of the big things people didn't like were those, the fried egg headlights. Now, I'm going to say this quietly, but I think those headlights have aged quite well. I think they look a lot better now than they did in 1998. The big thing was people went, hey, Porsche, why does your flagship 911 look exactly the same as the cheap introductory level Porsche Boxer? Well, it's because a lot of those parts are the same, all right? The hood, the headlights, the headlight bracket assembly that holds the headlights in, even in some cases, the bumper cover, they're very close to the same, if not exactly the same. How's that help us? Well, there's a lot of broken down Porsche Boxsters out there, which means there's a lot of cheap parts that are interchangeable with ours, and I have located one. Hey guys, I want to thank you so much for coming on this journey with me so far and watching the video. Hey, if you like it, please hit the thumbs up, the like button. Please subscribe. I've got a lot more stuff coming along. I know this one's been kind of tedious, watching all this wrap come off. Next, that bumper's coming off. Got an idea for how to change that bumper and do some cleaning on the radiator and the condenser area before that. But hey, thank you so much. Cheers.